We're joined by our special correspondent, Idrees Lone from Srinagar. Idrees, what is the latest situation on the ground right now?
Well, Susan, we're seeing a lot of condemnation coming in from different quarters all across Jammu and Kashmir as well as the country. Since morning, we've seen a lot of political parties taking out peaceful marches towards Srinagar's Lal Chowk area. And at the moment, as you can see, there's a candlelight vigil that is going on in Srinagar's Lal Chowk, which is the main city center, where people have come out in huge numbers to participate in protests, peaceful protests against the cruel, brutal attack that took place in the Baisaran yesterday. I'm joined by Nasser. Let me ask him, because he's the one who's leading this candlelight vigil in Srinagar. Nasser, can you tell us more about it? This has happened, a very brutal attack that took place yesterday, and after that you're taking out the candlelight.
See, at this point of time, I have an important message for the whole nation of our country, and for especially to the brothers and sisters who usually plan to travel to Kashmir and spend their holidays and spend their days in Kashmir. We want to send a very strong-rooted message from Kashmir for united brotherhood, for peace, prosperity. See, if we talk about Kashmir Valley, in the past history, if we check the history of Kashmir Valley, we have never seen any such act in Kashmir Valley. If we talk about Kashmir, in the past months, we have seen natural calamities, natural disasters, wherein the people of Kashmir Valley open their houses, open the doors of their hearts, so we protect the tourists coming to Kashmir Valley. This thing has never happened before, and there is an important message. Since yesterday, we have seen on internet and on different media channels that people are planning to cancel their trips to Kashmir Valley, and people who are already in Kashmir Valley are planning to cut short their trips and go back to their particular states. But the message is that if we are not standing together in this point of time, it will be a win for terrorism. It will be a win for their ideology, which they wanted to do, and we as a nation should stand together, and people from Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Karnataka, South India, East India, West India, everyone should come forward and support Kashmiri people at this point of time and send a very strong message against terrorism. Because if we talk about Kashmir, we have been standing against terrorism in the past, in the present, and we will continue to doing so in the future as well. So an important message: please don't cancel your trips. It will be a win for terrorism. We have to curb the menace of terrorism, and by standing together in this situation, we'll send a very strong message from Kashmir against the terrorism.
That's the voices from Kashmir Valley. Since morning, we've been hearing from politicians to social activists, as well as student and traders bodies have taken out these marches, Susan, since morning, and condemned these attacks. They also want to send across a message to the people across the country and the world that Kashmir does not stand with terror, does not stand with these kinds of attacks. Susan, on the other hand, if we talk about the security situation at the moment, there is a massive cordon and search operation that is being carried out in the Baisaran area since yesterday, and now Indian Army and paramilitary forces have brought in commandos to basically search for the attackers who are still hiding in the forest area of the Baisaran. On the other hand, there is one more encounter which has started in South Kashmir's Pahalgam district, where we are being told that two militants are holed up, and the gun battle between forces and security, between militants and security forces continues.
All right, Idrees Lone, thank you so much for being our eyes and ears on the ground and for your unparalleled coverage. You also really hear the sound of concern and pride in Nasser's voice, which we just heard right now. We're going to talk to you very soon and shortly, but it appears, Idrees, that this continues to be an active situation, considering the fact that these terrorists are still on the loose.
Well, yes, Susan, the Jammu and Kashmir police, I've been told, have arrested around 1,500 people since yesterday with regard to the Pahalgam attack. Security forces are not leaving any stone unturned to basically reach to the attackers who are hiding in the forest area of the Baisaran. We've seen the Home Minister in the morning. In the beginning, he went to the police control room where he met with the family members of the victims who were killed yesterday, and he also paid floral tributes to the victims who lost their lives. After that, we've seen He took a round, basically an aerial survey of the Baisaran where the attack was taking place. And after that, he also went there with the top security officials from the Indian Army as well as Jammu and Kashmir police. Let me tell you that the National Investigation Agency has taken over the investigation of the case. They reached the spot where the attack took place. They also gathered all the evidence that was scattered all over there before getting back to their offices. We're being told that the massive search operation will continue during the night as well. And security forces not only alert across the Kashmir Valley, but on the line of control as well as the international border in Jammu as well.
All right, Idrees, thank you so much for all of that, and stay safe out there. We'll talk to you soon.